And I'd like to throw to credit to Paula Nutting, a colleague of mine in Australia, who came up with this idea, or I heard about this idea through her. So thank you, Paula. Fantastic idea. So many of you are now working from home, or if you're not working from home, you may still be doing a lot of work on the computer, more so than normal, whether you're Zooming, GoToMeeting, Facebooking, Instagramming, Skyping, whatever it is you're doing. And many of us sit while we do this. And there's no reason that you actually have to sit while you're doing either your work or webinars or things like that. You could actually be standing to do some of this work, or even walking around if it's a webinar and you can see your screen and still move around. And one of the options is to actually go from sitting to standing, but very few people have standing desks at home. But most of us, hopefully, have an ironing board. And so I'm going to show you how you can use your ironing board to become a stand-up desk at home. So you just take your ironing board and you raise it up to the maximum height that it can go. It's still a little bit low for what you want to do with your computer, but I'm going to show you a way to raise it up. Any kind of books, I'm using cookbooks because in our household we have lots of them and big thick ones. And so I'm going to use a couple of cookbooks and then take my computer and just place it on the cookbook. So now I'm about the right height for that, maybe even a little bit higher perhaps, but this angle is pretty good here. And I can be standing, and instead of looking at my screen like this, I want to stand up with a nice posture and just angle my head down. Okay, so that's a good posture to have at your computer. And then you might want to write something down if you're doing a webinar or some kind of training program. So you can take another book or a hard surface on top, your pen and paper or your notebook, whatever it is. And if you're doing actual stand-up desk, working from home, you may have documents that you want to look at. So I'm using a cookbook holder. You can tell that food is a theme. It's good because it's Easter. So anyways, I'm going to take that stand for a cookbook. I'm going to take another cookbook, this one on lasagna, and use it to look at the document that I'm going to do work at. And so now I can just have my computer set up to go, and I can either do my work off this computer, write, take a look at what's happening at this page. And this, by the way, the latest Walrus has an article called Anatomy of a Pandemic. It's amazing. And if you don't get the Walrus, you can go online and look this up, and it is available online to read. It's really an amazing article. And but now you can do everything from your stand-up desk at home. And if you have wireless earphones, then you can be listening and even moving around, walking around a little bit, or rocking back and forth. If you're Zooming though, make sure that your video is off, or you might drive some other people crazy as you wander around. But have fun setting up your new stand-up desk at home.